In this section, we're going to talk about pickup requests from the store to retrieve merchandise and bring it back to the warehouse, and also driver-initiated returns where maybe something gets damaged on delivery. So let's look at a couple of things here. So if I look at Three Rivers Chevron, for instance, and I click on that to go in, they have a pending pickup request. So it's the pending return is found, and when that appears, that lets you know that the expectation is that there's something at that store for you to pull back and bring back. So if I tap or click the little circular button beside that, it will take me over and I can see these are the items that are expected to be picked up and brought back. Now those will be processed through returns management back at the warehouse, but just as advice to remind you that something needs to be returned from that store. So that's how that works. If I click the exit returns link, go back into my main, I don't need to, I could start a driver return from here, or I could just skip it. I could enter a 0, or I could just hit the exit button to go back. So that's how you are notified that there's a pickup request pending for that particular store. If I go back to all stops, let's just pick Diane's Grocery and initiate a driver return to show you how that works. So if I go there, so you'll notice there's no pending pickup request, but it does ask if I want to return items. And so what I can do is maybe something got crushed on delivery or something of that nature, or just got left out from the tote altogether. But I can click that button, and it asks if I want to enter a 1 for a driver return or 2 for a pickup request. Well, in my and we do that so you can have both at the same thing. You could be doing a pickup request and initiate a driver return. But I'm going to say it is a 1, is a driver return. I'm going to hit the submit button, and I'm going to enter a 9 here. It's a couple little hoops you have to jump through to get going. All right, so now I'm ready to initiate a driver return. So what I can do is I can scan a product and enter a quantity, or I can scan it multiple times. But what I'm going to do is, since I don't have something set to scan here, I'm just going to key in an item number that I know is a valid item number. You could be scanning a UPC, and I'm going to put a quantity in here, and I'm going to hit the submit button. And so there are some predetermined up to 10 different reasons and the associated unit of measure to default that goes with that are set up by the distributor for DAC Delivery Manager, just to simplify entry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this item is damaged. And so it's going to associate that. It's going to say, all right, that item is damaged. It's a quantity of 2. At the unit of measure I'm defaulting to is a box. And so I've set that up to return. And that's pretty much how you would set up a driver return, something left out, a mispick, or possibly something damaged on delivery. And all that updates in real time back to the returns management system in the DAC system to be processed. So that's quick overview of how to do pickup request and driver initiated returns using DAC Delivery Manager. Thank you for your time.